on guys, it is Boost HD here, and today I've finally decided to do a full review of the LG 22-inch IPS monitor. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so in front of you you can see a full-fledged wide-angle view of the 22-inch LG monitor. And this is of course a full IPS display, full 1080p, and of course it can downgrade to 720p and 480 if you really want to go down that low on VGA, but it does support full 1080p HD. It doesn't support 3D, but it does support full 1080p HD video output. And the main reason I bought this monitor is to replace what used to be in its spot, which was the Logic LED TV. And I will explain why I actually went and replaced it, or when I replaced it with a monitor in an upcoming video. So stay tuned for that. So as you can see in my hand, I have the UK plug, and you're probably wondering, where is the power brick? And you probably say, I know, it's at the back of the actual display itself. And you are right in a way, but yet what you have to understand, the way they've actually tried to hide the internals for the power brick that is not actually present on the actual plug itself is absolutely phenomenal. They've actually put it, or tried to hide it within the panel itself, where you can possibly see all of the inputs for your video output. So I think the way they've done that is pretty good, and it's quite a sensible option, because depending on where you're living in the world, you may have to have the power brick depending on your power convergence in your specific country. But here in the UK, you don't have to get a power brick with it, so everything's already been down converted or through the convergence of a step down generator. And so they've hidden all that in the internals pretty well. So if we turn the actual monitor around, you can see there are a variety of ports at the back. And the main obvious port that's going to be there is the blue VGA input for your standard computers, which generally have VGA input from the main motherboard. And that is going to give you your standard quality video right up to 1080p. So if you have a monitor with the hard drive, laptop with an output for VGA, you can go ahead and stick that into the monitor without a problem, and you're going to get good quality output with this monitor anyway. Alongside that, you also have your Dvi Input, which again is a digital version of the VGA. So you can go ahead and stick that in. If you have maybe an external graphics card, you can go ahead and use Dvi. It's slightly more stable than VGA. And again, you can even get, if this monitor doesn't support it, doesn't support 3D, but again, you can get full HD crisp this time. You get crisp full 1080p HD with Dvi. And what the main purpose I actually bought it for, and I'm so happy it's got it, is a HDMI input. And this allows me to plug HDMI intermittent devices such as my PS3, TiVo box, Freeview recorder, or basically even a DVD player. Anything that really has HDMI output, you can just simply plug into the monitor and it will work. All the HD card protection is already sorted, and it comes with that, and it's very much HDCP compliant. So you can actually just plug any HDC compliant devices such as the PS3 and it will work no problem. And you also have a audio input, because with HDMI, obviously these monitors here, or this monitor in front of me now, it does not have a built-in speaker. So it doesn't even have a built-in speaker from the bottom. So you're gonna have to either use an external headset, either headphones. You can also use speakers, of course, which is what I use. I use my Logitech speakers. I just plug them into the back of the input, and from there I can get all the audio which the HDMI input would actually input through the monitor, and then all the sound is output with no delay whatsoever. There's no delay from the reception. Everything's already crisp and up to date, so there's no lag whatsoever. And that's pretty much it for the back panel. So you have your VGA, your HDMI, your DVI, and your AV input, and of course you have your power input as well. And if you take a look at the very front buttons, as you can see, the buttons aren't technically at the front. You have a massive power button underneath. All the buttons are actually underneath the display, so you've got no buttons on the actual front of the LED panel. They're all situated right at the bottom, out of sight, and then from there you can just simply select. So you have a massive power button underneath. Then you have your input, you also have your auto, your function, your my key, and your menu. But some of the features can only be used if you're using the monitor in VGA mode. So you can't Some of the, you can change the volumes, but some of the things you can't change, such as the contrast, can only be changed in VGA and DVI. And of course, I'm going to go and show you how the monitor works once I've plugged my PlayStation 3 in. So as you can see, the PlayStation 3 displays crisp right up to 1080p, no problems, there's no lag, there's nothing, there's no input delay. Everything is up to scratch, and that's what we'd pretty much expect from a 5 millisecond monitor. So this is a pretty good monitor. I would definitely recommend this for anyone. If you're just going to be using it as general PC use, it's a perfect monitor for that. If you want to go one step ahead and use it for multimedia devices such as the PS3, Xbox 360, DVD, and Freeview devices, you can go ahead and plug those in and it'll work no problem. So anyway guys, this has been BooStech here. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe, and take care, and bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.